Okay, so we're just jumping straight into this episode with the TV, the table and the key, and a few extra bits to make up the diorama portion of the build. So let's start with the TV. So I'm just drawing out the screen and we're going to head down to the workshop to cut this out. I'm starting off with a 3/8 and a bit so I can get all four corners a uniform shape and size before using a bigger one to remove the bulk of the material that's left. Now I'm basing this TV off of one I purchased second hand out of the loot paper when I was a kid in the early 90s. That would probably only mean something to you if you were from England and raised in the 80s and 90s. It was a weekly paper where people advertised things for sale. Kind of like Facebook Marketplace, I guess. Anyway, I saved my pocket money so I could buy my first big colour TV. The colour would go funny from time to time, but nothing a slap on the side in just the right place can sort out. Good times. Here we are cutting some scrap acrylic I have laying around for the screen. I'm going to take some fine grit sandpaper to dull it down for the added effect to make a fuzzy static screen once the flickering LED is installed. Now I need something for this to separate the screen and the speaker / dial part. And as I am a blacksmith, I keep all kinds of metal scraps. What do we have here? Ah, perfect. I taped off some lines with masking tape to get that static black line effect. I had an idea in mind on how I was going to achieve the look I wanted, but really didn't know if it was going to work or not. But I'm really happy with how it came out. Stick around, you'll see shortly. So I put a small cutout on the side for the LED wires because they exit the side of the battery housing. It just helps to give that little bit of wiggle room to get the unit out and replace the batteries when I need to. A bit too bright for my liking and too concentrated in the middle, so some hot glue should tone the brightness down a little and spread out the glow, hopefully. Okay, now we are getting to the final parts of the build. I haven't decided on the shape for the base at this point, so you'll see the shape change in a minute, but it doesn't stop me from marking out the lines and using the router to carve out the floorboard grooves. I wanted to make this as real as possible, so if you want to make something look like wood, then I suggest using wood whenever you can. That way you can really make use of wood stains and the way it penetrates the wood. You can get that aged, weathered look real easy that way in my opinion, especially after a wash and a dry brush. Right, now it's just the last finishing touches. I spray painted some dress pins, which was a waste of time because it just flaked off when I cut the heads down. But it didn't affect the look I wanted. I'm just making it look like there's nails in the floorboards, with some raised and sticking out at an angle, just to add a bit more struggle and danger to the story they tell. I'm all about the detail. Just gluing down the final piece, and I think we can finally call that a wrap. I'll be honest with you, I have never played Little Nightmares and I don't know anything about it, but my daughter loves the game, and when she showed me the TV part, I really wanted to make it for her. Also, I'm pretty new to sculpting, so I was really nervous about making this because I really wanted it to come out the same way I envisioned it. Sculpting is very much a learning process for me, but I'm happy with the end result. I have so many ideas for builds and creations that are in line with the theme of this channel, so please like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll leave you now with the glamour shots. Let me know what you think in the comments.